This week's flag is Azerbaijan. The Central Asian country has made the news because today is the start of the 29th Conference of the Parties, or COP29 as we know it. These meetings happen every year in November and ask countries from around the world to meet together to discuss what the current context of climate change, what's happening, what we are doing, what needs to be done, and what needs to change in order for us to reduce our impacts on our planet. The controversy is that this year it's happening in Azerbaijan, which is a country that makes about 90% of its exports are oil and gas. Therefore, it's a country that is built. Baku is a capital city built on the wealth from fossil fuels. Last year, it took place in Abu Dhabi, and the same place in Dubai, and the United Arab Emirates were also in the news for similar reasons. The UN claims that by inviting fossil fuel countries to lead these negotiations, it means we ensure that everyone is on board with these negotiations and the outcomes of them, and that alienating them would mean progress would be hampered. They're not wrong. The issue is how much can we trust a country that's main export is fossil fuel to smoothly run negotiations that would reduce our reliance on this resource. There's already been in the news some information about how the president of COP29 has been caught trying to sell fossil fuel contracts for Azerbaijan by using his power as chair of COP29, which is illegal according to UNFCCC, which is a UN body that oversees these negotiations. So yeah, how much does Azerbaijan actually care about the climate is a good question. How much do they want to change the status quo is another question. But the big shadow over these negotiations is the fact in January a new president-elect will take his job in the United States, and in his previous presidency he withdrew from the Paris Paris agreements of 2015. Therefore, we all know President Donald Trump is not going to be on the side of renewables and is going to be on the side of the oil lobbies. So a lot of these negotiations this year will be a lot of what if and buts, with a lot of uncertainty of, well, it depends what America does next year for the next presidency. So honestly, I'm expecting these negotiations to be an utter waste of time and a flop this year because of the uncertainty in the US and because of the fact the second year running is being hosted in a fossil fuel country. But we can only hope for the best.